Al dug a hole for the first pier, it became much more obvious how uneven the build site is. We figured we use the tractor to first do some grading so we'll have an easier time laying everything out. Getting to see the footprint so clearly is extremely exciting, and as an added bonus, I have a little less to mow. The bees are out in full force, and the garden is growing steadily every day.
finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling at me, as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away, leave you again. You are all I want and more. It's true, long. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you.
Howdy folks, just a quick update as always. We are just in the midst of a couple of things. Obviously the biggest is having broken ground on building our house. Pretty chuffed about that. What I'm doing at the moment is just grading the building site. So we had staked it all out and used the laser level to figure out exactly where the foundation perimeter will be so that we can put in our pilings, our piers. And kind of quickly became evident that it'd be easier to kind of lay things out if we were to first grade everything even. So I just taken the tractor and I'm getting fairly proficient at it, but using the blade to kind of lift the sod, scrape underneath it. We're just creating a big pile of that. We'll use it for fill later on. And then the fun part is, of course, just finding all the ridiculous things that have been buried literally under the grass carpet. So in one spot, and I would have thought initially it was hiding some power lines or something. There's a line of rocks, like big giant rocks that look like they came out of the foundation wall that was replaced with the cement wall on the east side. And they were all running in a line, so every time I'd run with the grader I'd hit them and it would skip over top, so I'd have to go and pry them out, or in some cases they're so big I would use the backhoe to pick them up, move them out of the way. But there was nothing underneath them. But I did find an old, looked like an old carriage wheel, like double spoke wheel, all rusted to rat poop. Buckles, some other odd stuff, a couple iron bars, things that are a little bit inexplicable. A lot of, I'm hoping cattle bones. They look a little bit human, but I think they're a little bit bigger, and they're all sawed off, so it's either a maniac or most likely like livestock that they butchered in the area and just kind of left the bones there. I don't know. But besides that, we just took a quick side quest. Kim had come back from some shopping, noticed that our local grocery store had put out their garden center. So we bought 3 trees. We bought another combo cherry tree, a pear tree, and another apple tree. So that kind of brings our total to, I think, 2 cherry trees, 1 pear tree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apple trees. So, burgeoning little orchard. Got blossoms on everything this year except the cherry tree. We only had 1, and I don't think that they're self-pollinating, so likely we won't get a cherry from that just yet. But, fingers crossed for next year. It still seems pretty healthy. And the last thing, what else do you want me to talk about?
You wanted to talk about the garden.
Oh. And the last thing, just rounded out our garden. I planted a carrot patch. Just on the front half, because I'm trying to remove all the sod and grass around the perimeter, because it's just the switchgrass, and that will just send its tendrils into the garden, and it'll just make more work for me because it does get tangled up in the chicken wire that we buried to keep the groundhogs out. So just kind of trenching out around the perimeter of the fence and just planting things out there that so far groundhogs haven't really seemed to care about, things like squash and cucumber, peas, and I'm going to try carrots now and see if they survive or if they get pillaged. We'll find out. Good times. cloth, everyone.
Where's one?
Yeah, I'm smiling.
Microfiber cloth, everyone.
That's right. And some lens cleaner. That's for bonus points. Just trucking along. We'll probably see him again in a bit. But we're still
There he goes. Don't mind me. These are just action shots. And they won't necessarily be shared, but they will be for me forever to watch. These photos, and you're gonna be like, thank God. I'm gonna bring, when we go inside, I'm gonna show you what my mom just gave me, and they're literally like blow-up pictures of me and like all these different ages. And for a long time I wouldn't have cared, but now it's very fun to look at yourself at all your different stages, you know what I mean?
Fragile space in a single sail, white rocky island, you and I on the trail, just us and the waves, no need to behave in the harbor of pine straw beds, tangerine tears, t-shirts laid out like our grief throughout the years. We say it all with bait on our line.
I made an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen
You moving on?
and wrote something for me.
Move your feet.
Wait, what? Were you trying to think of?
Then he kept walking on.
Is that why the camera's there?
And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what you wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine.
Oh my god, you look so much like your dad.
I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When the time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. When you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen.
Hi guys, so the kids are gone and they have left our hearts full and we're missing them already, but yeah, it was such a nice time. It was so great to spend time with them. They're just such lovely, delightful little souls. So we're feeling really good and we're gonna get back to just getting that foundation all leveled out and then we can start doing the piers. Al did find out that as far as the garden goes, that the little baby groundhogs are eating the stuff that isn't fenced in, not the potatoes, but the other garden that he left open. So he had to put another fence around that so that they're not picking up our beets and our peas and a bunch of the other stuff that they got into, just until they figure out that they like the clover best anyway. So that was kind of funny. They're so adorable. We've never had so many groundhogs before. And they were keeping the kids company in the tent. When they woke up in the morning, they could hear them fighting outside and just playing together. So pretty cute. But yeah, so we're getting really excited. Next step is going to be a big one.
Arizona garden, stucco in the heat. Let me take you dancing. Let me get you on your feet. Arizona garden with my little cactus flower. Let the day slip away in the golden hour. We've got nothing but time and music, and a sweet cold drink in the heat. Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way. Prickly pear in a sandy bed, Holding you heals me, but loving you hurts my